Hi guys, it's Nicole, and today I am jumping back into my Creating with Collections series. This is the third time that basically I've taken a paper collection, and I'm going to see how far it takes me. I have a pretty specific plan for the first 12 layouts. They are all going to be month in review style, and that's pretty much why I chose this collection. I will post a link below to the playlist, so if you've missed any of these videos or the intro that kind of has more information, you can find that below. At this point, I have June, July, and August done. I have not started September. I do have the photo collage printed because, again, apparently by the time summer break hit last year, I just stopped caring or just wasn't taking as many photos. So the amount of photos kind of dictates month in review layouts for my personal take on them, as far as if they're going to be a single page versus a double page. So for June, I open up the file on my computer that has all the photos from June 2020 from my main camera and my phone. And I go through and I kind of write down the layouts that I know I want to dedicate to like a specific layout. Everything else is kind of up for grabs for a month in review. And I haven't been doing a very good job of kind of looking into my download folder and my screenshot folder on my phone, because sometimes there's like funny like memes or like things that popped up in the news. If I remember to check there and include them in my photo collage, I do. If not, it's not a big deal to me. So June, not a whole lot going on. The only significant thing that I had was, for whatever reason, we swung by my kid's school, so I'm not even sure why we have a picture of my son and his teacher in June, because they would have finished late May. So almost a year later, I'm wondering if that was like a returning a bunch of materials to the school. There's also a photo of myself and then a photo of me and my kids all wearing a mask, because it wasn't until June that we started kind of having a little bit of the mask thing trickling in. And so like they had dentist appointments and I was not prepared because Amazon was backstocked, Kohl's, like everywhere I was trying to find to order masks was like backstocked. So luckily places like the dentist were offering like, hey, for $1 or $2 we'll sell you one of our disposable ones. So that ended up working out. And then I had like just a couple photos of basically kids and animals just kind of relaxing around the house, and a couple photos from going to the water park. I intentionally chose to keep our season passes last year, even though I knew that the park was going to open late, because I get a little itchy around big crowds in general. So telling me that a super busy water park is going to be at most 25% capacity was a dream come true. So I kept my passes. Not a fun time to stand in line for an hour waiting to get in while wearing a mask. That was just kind of, for somebody that just sweats and gets hot really easily, was not fun. But it was sort of the one place that my kids could go and have some semblance of normalcy. So I was glad that, we kept our passes. It got us out of the house 2-3 days a week. There wasn't very many people. And it just kind of gave us, something to go do and not be stuck in the house. Now, we've gone a couple times this year with this year's passes, and I can already tell that it's kind of back to being super busy, but it is one of the few places that I can kind of handle how many people there are, mostly just because people tend to stay like away from each other there. So, but yeah, June's layout was pretty much super quick. I think June, July, and August, I was able to fit my journaling on the little 3x4 cut apart that kind of goes with that month. And to me, I kind of like that because it eliminates having to make some design choices. So I just fill in the rest of the areas with like 6x4 cards, strips cut off from some of the 6x8 papers. And then I'm just trying to use some of the adhesive brads and some of my little like DIY chipboard hearts on everything. And then still continuing with trying to use as many stickers from the 2 sticker sheets as I feel comfortable using. I kind of like it being this mixed up, messy kind of look because I feel like that represents month in review for me. And month in review is kind of one of the few layouts where I feel like I can pick completely just random stickers that don't belong together and yet they somehow work. So there's my completed layout, and then I've got some detail shots. I know these videos are pretty short, but it doesn't take me long to do these layouts. But keep in mind that I'm working on the 6x6 sketch series, and those take me days. So longer videos will probably be dedicated to those layouts. So with that, I'm going to get back to editing, and I'll catch you guys later.